Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Library of Ruina, where in the last episode we tried and failed to battle Angela herself in a special boss fight. And it ended up kicking my ass because of how exceedingly long it was. The cutscene for building up to it was already played in the last episode, so we're just going to get straight into the action. I didn't make many changes, but I got a better idea I have a better idea on how I want to play through this, and I'll do that. I equipped all my characters with the Will of the Prescript card. And I checked all 5 characters' decks to make sure there wasn't any duplicate cards throughout. So I just made sure each character had a unique deck of 1 card each, so. Twice. Seven. That one's attacking here, so. Are you serious? What's it doing? Okay, that. take the damage. I'll give that to you. It mirrors the camera a little too zoomed in here. I wonder if paralysis can stab. I don't think it matters. doing a lot worse than last time. Five and five. Like, it's just obnoxious how difficult they make it to counter an enemy because like the entire squad gangs up on one person. Okay, I do not know how I did 0 damage there. Never mind. How am I supposed to be able to beat this? They're literally, not only am I losing teammates, they're regenerating, they're killing my teammates and regenerating moves faster than I can kill them. Like, at what point are you designing this boss fight non-stop and think, maybe this is a little too broken. Maybe this is a little too strong for the boss. Like, what is this? Like, even if I can adjust my characters to be better at lasting longer to fight, how do I stop all of them from ganging up on one character? How do you counter that? Like, literally, all 5 of them are targeting this character. How do you counter that? Like, how do you actively stop or outright punish the enemies when they're all ganging up on one character? Like, when the game was the character's dead, it just gives you the biggest, fattest picture. Oh I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Like, I went into it blind last episode, and I did a better job of then than I did here. And I actively tried something of like changing around the decks at least a little to account for this. And I had a worse time here than last time when I went in blind. That makes me feel like crap about this. My attempt to plan around this makes me do worse than going in completely blind and having no idea what I'm doing. Like, what even is that? It really demotivates me from playing a game when a game kicks my ass this hard like this. Like, how hard the game kicks my ass is like equally proportioned to how hard I try to strategize around beating it. The more effort I put into trying to beat it, the harder the game kicks my ass. Yeah, it just completely demotivates me from playing this. Well, I'll at least play this so that I can say I accomplished literally anything. But it still bugs me that I'm forcing myself to walk away from that, because I know I'll have to come back to that sooner or later. And if it's kicking my ass this hard right now, I don't have any faith anymore that I'm going to do any better in the future, regardless of what cards I get from this. Director, how could this even be considered tolerable? Suppress your feelings and remind yourself, money, fame, and power rule over this world. He may be a color, but that does not excuse the severity of a fixer who doesn't even belong to associations setting us all up. He's doing it so blatantly too. So what? Are you going to betray the association, kill branch manager Thelma, and then kill the Blue Reverberation for our freedom? I don't see a way out of this. I heard even the smiling faces are involved. This is rotten to the core! Director, what has become of the core values of the She, the very identity of our association? Is it She or Shy? Probably Shy. If you want to overthrow the system, have patience and sharpen your strength. There's nothing we can do in our current state. The director is right. We can't do anything about it right now. Damn it! He's leaving us without dangers to us, knowing that we are fatigued. Director Yushin will rise to become the president of Shy one day. We'll be able to shake up this corrupted system once that time comes. We are Section 2. Our role is to simply take care of the tasks given to us. Director, we've been dealing with urban nightmare class cases for 10 consecutive days. Taking out the patriarch of the Naraku clan, the retrieval of Oblivion ingots, the destruction of the fragment from beyond, demolishing the thin beef skirt factory, and eliminating the captain of the steel comrades from just yesterday. We had to resolve all these questions in the last 10 days without even a break. We only shouldn't be handling more than one case per week. Most fixers on the Southern Branch Section 2 have already died. What's with that? Like, if I'm not mistaken, we've heard this kind of complaint before, like multiple groups just being given in multiple difficult jobs in a row without being and they have to run them consecutively without being allowed breaks. And they're having like a difficult time in keeping up, and they're becoming frustrated as hell with their superiors. Because it's like they're being run ragged. What's with that? And none of those who survived are in good enough condition to proceed with another request, including us. We're on the brink of a breakdown, both physically and mentally. You've seen how Section 3 and the Associate Office got wiped out in a wave of unreasonable requests, and the same is happening to us now. And most of all, your condition is looking worse than any of us, Director Yushin. You said you stood at the front and fought more vehemently than anyone to keep others from getting hurt. What do you mean he looks worse? He's just got that one scar going down his face. You and this guy here both have eye patches. If anything, the two of you here look worse than he does. Broken parts can be mended, and wounds can be sewn up. Your injuries are simply too severe to be healed up in a day or two, Director. Everyone in Section 2 has suffered damage that would take much longer than a few days to recover. In fact, unless we had K-Corp's singularity or something. You worry too much. We'll handle the library request just like any other request we've done so far. Director Yushin, even if we weren't handling this job successfully, they'll still hand us yet more absurd cases. Valentin has a point. We might have to see you end this request until Section 2 is annihilated and you are killed, Director. I do have plans. In the end, at the root of this matter lies with the blue reverberation. We aren't heading to the library simply to obey our superior's orders. Our objective is to retrieve the books of the musicians of Bremen. Why do you want their books? They're what we need to uncover the blue reverberation's plots. What does the blue reverberation have? Oh, it kind of makes sense. Those guys are obsessed with like making music out of like trying to use human in bodies as instruments, like, you know, plucking in arteries and tendons like strings on a harp or violin or whatever, or is it they described. And so I guess the guy that calls himself the Blue Reverberation would have something to do with a group that associates itself with music. I guess there's logic to that. What do you mean? I received a tip off that the person who appeared to be the leader of a syndicate named the Musicians of Bremen spoke with the Blue Reverberation some time ago. Are you suggesting that the books of musicians could contain information about the Blue Reverberation? We will at least be able to find out what he is inspiring. Then what are you? Then the reason you sent the full officer to assassinate the Church of the Gears was also. I understand your intention, but our cooperation isn't going to be the end of it. What exactly are you planning to do? What exactly are you planning to do? I will take my own measures once this request is done. Can we actually trust this, Director? Can you promise us that you aren't going to harm yourself for the sake of Section 2? The fact that like, asking that, like, putting himself in harm's way, so, like, I know they mean, like, harm himself in the sake of, like, putting himself in harm's way, like, getting himself injured on the field doing jobs. So the fact that he asked that shows that, like, there's some level of care here between the group. Who's showing concern. You've always been so self-sacrificing, Director. Wait, what? I thought you had an eye patch, like, hey, I thought you had an eye patch here. Was I wrong? Was they looking at his character model wrong, or his character portrait, whatever? You can count on me. I know my own life matters. We can't turn the tide if we are dead. Gather up the ones who can still move and fight. We don't want to bring anyone who will only prove to be a burden there. Understood. She's still honest to a fault. Are you really sure you're just a small no-name fixer? Huh? What does Roland have to do with it? What? Even I can tell that your connections are simply too broad and mediocre a fixer at this point. To answer your question, yes, I'm only a grade 9 fixer. That's after I failed a rock bomb, and so I used to be a common fixer, really. Is that so? What grade were you before then? Would you believe when I said I was a kick-ass grade 1 fixer? I assume, wait, was it before then, like, the higher your number, or the more, or stronger and powerful you are? Like, grade 1 is better than grade 9, so like, how do you... But jeez. It's honestly hard to believe, but if you say so... Wow, that's a lot less distrust than I expected. Anyway, I was just an ordinary fixer who mostly collected intel. That's why I got so many connections. Can only put up a decent fight now thanks to the buy you gave me the library's powers. You said trust is important in this business, right? Is it okay to see an acquaintance of yours die like that? It's unfortunate to see him struggle, yeah. Here's the thing though, we only saw things from their perspective. You think they're free from the blame of killing some other people who struggled for their life and fought for change? I suppose not. That's how it is. Someone they killed must have been in circumstances as unfortunate as theirs. Well, unless they weren't. Point is, there's no way for everyone to be equally happy. It's a matter of perspective. So they opt to simply do their work without ever trying to get to know each other. Everyone has their own stories. But we can't give up of ours for the sake of someone else's, like what we're doing. That's that, and this is this. That reminds me of a phrase I heard, like what was it, like, it went somewhere like, it's of, when you spend every day fighting, you have to teach yourself to demonize your enemy, to see them as monsters, because if the enemy you're fighting is an ordinary person, and just like you, then what does that make you? We've done all the first aid we can give. Why does his hair keep flipping back and forth? I know that sometimes they character, there's like their models or portraits flip depending on which direction they face. So like, because I guess that I must have been seeing his white hair and mistook it, and has a bandage going down his head or so. Like, I thought that white streak of hair on his head was a bandage wrapped around his head. I mistook that. Oh, whatever. Director, focus on the task for now. We'll take care of what we can first. Greetings, dear guests. Greetings, I am Yujin, Director of Shy Section 2. Introduce yourselves, everyone. Huh? But when someone greets us, it's only polite for us to greet them back, isn't it? Yes, sir. I am Tenma, Associate Fixer in Section 2 of the Shy. Valentin, Associate Fixer in Section 2 of the Shy. I am Angela, the Director and Librarian of my role's namesake. I came here through the invitation to acquire the books that are said to be here. Then may you find your books in this place, dear guests. Oh my god! That's going to just get on my nerves. Why bother giving me a 5th librarian character on my squad if If every single challenge I face is going to bar me from being able to use all 5, like, what's the point? Wait, there... Few of them are weak to blunt damage, so... At least I had the choice to switch them out. Okay, you're targeting that. 3 to 5. Okay, you're going after that, so... I'll do that. You're attacking this, so... How dare you? They're all at the same health, so it doesn't really matter. I won't let the fire go out. Okay, you're targeting this, so... Okay, so... Are you for cereal right now? That's what I was looking at, so... guess I'll do that. One down. Ouch. Two down. Upon winning class, deal bonus attack and damage equal to. I'll give it to you. Okay, you're targeting that, so. I'll kick your butt with that, hopefully. You're targeting this, so. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Youch. Wait, hold on. Okay, so I like to point something out. Okay, so for reference, I noticed that if you look on your own little librarians, their little lines here represent, like, the stat here just tells you their max total HP that they start battle with, but the little bars here, like you can see this line here, you can see this one, and a tiny bit off the top, and these two are so close to full health that it's like practically at the top. You can see only a tiny bit of it here. Or, I didn't use this character last match, so you can see it like this, but like, so if this is how much health they have, if this is supposed to be a representation of how much health they have after or the first fight, but before going into another fight, then it's safe to assume that the same lines represent the same things on enemy characters, like over here, like this character's health. So you can see Eugen's health is this low. Start the battle with 25% less HP. They all have the extreme fatigue stat. After an ally dies, gain 1 strength and endurance HC. Start the battle with 75 times health. This is like 75% less health, and he gets 348, so Does that mean it's going to start the battle with 87 health, or is the 348 the 1/4? So it's according to, like, depending on how you interpret it, either 348, 25% of 348 is 84, and he's going to start the battle with 84, or 348 is the 1/4, and his original health is supposed to be 1,392. I'm probably getting it wrong, and like he's supposed to start the battle with 84 HP or something. But anyway, let's get into it. $87. So yeah, I was being stupid. The 348 is the full health. Okay, so he's attacking that. 2 to 7. Wait, why does he have that broken? Okay, he's doing that, so... Wait, what? Cute little butthole. Okay, he's also attacking him. I am going to hurt you. Okay, so... Have this person respond to this. 7, 6, 7. Plus 2 power, so 9, 8, 7. Wait, what? The natural wolves mass. This and or higher this at 45 pounds. Seven and 7. Check. Okay, what takes to the extra damage? Someone that can beat perfect. There it is. Tenma is... Tenma is the one with the most health. Current call for the reception of the Shy Association. That was a memorable guest. She was different in many ways, but still left a similar impression like a fixer I used to know. You have a fixer you used to know? No. Have you heard of Kali? Kali? She was nicknamed the Red Gabura. Oh, of course I do. She was the most distinct fixer, even among the colors. How'd you know her? She used to do all the cool stuff and then suddenly disappeared. Let's just say that she was a former colleague of mine. The Red Mist was powerful. Really, that's the only way to put it. Powerful. She only took requests from others, not herself. I thought, man, it surely is true you can do whatever you want when you're that strong. The floor of language and its librarian. How much? $100 says it's going to be Gabura. It has to be Gabura. They wouldn't be bringing her up suddenly like this if she wasn't relevant. It has to be her. It has to be her. Called it. You owe me $100. Pay up now. It's Gabura. Sheesh, this place stinks of cigarette smoke. We've got a heavy drinker down below, and now a heavy smoker up above. Got a smoker? Want now they have a body that never gets sick. You must be Roland, Angela's helping hand. I guess I shouldn't be sitting here I guess I really shouldn't be sitting here acting so smug and surprised about calling the fact that it's her when I guess they couldn't have made it more obvious just that she was coming up, so I don't know why I'm sitting here acting and hooting and hollering like I called it. And I guess I gotta curb my expectations for stuff like that. Yep, you know, a lot for someone who just woke up. Not sure if that really counts as sleep. I was forced to watch everything going on in the library so far in my dream, so I don't feel all that refreshed. Well, that means you basically know what's up. You're a fixer, eh? Uh-huh. Just the grade 9, though. Don't you pull my leg. What are you here for? Angela may have been naive enough to buy into your lies, but you aren't fooling me. What are you talking about? Have we met before? You see, I had some experience as a fixer in my first life. I can get a rough estimate of a fixer just from their looks. And you're definitely more than some clumsy grade 9. Do you make a scene and get demoted or something? Things happen out there. I'm not lying about being a grade 9 fixer, I swear on my grandma. Considering how the this world is, you swirling on your grandmom doesn't really mean much. Just saying. I don't know what you're planning to pull off, but you'd better stay in line as long as I'm here. Some big boss you are. I wasn't plotting anything in the first place. Doesn't hurt to keep an eye on a fixer who made a big enough mess to be demoted to the bottom. Unless you're just a fraud. That's enough talking for now. You get me the books and I'll figure out the language. Hey, what makes you so much better than me? What was your grade? The red mist. I'm assuming that being like whatever her rank was is as the red mist must have been higher than when Roland's level 1. The red mist? What the hell? No, we mean a red mist. There were multiple of them. Of course, the red mist. The floor of social sciences, the patron, and librarian's chest. Wait, what? Is that this? Is this the smell of coffee? Wait, hold on. We're getting 2? Hey, Roland. Here, why don't you take a comfy seat and drink some coffee? Oh, hi, Chesed. I'm a bit flattered by your hospitality. No. The guy's just obsessed with coffee. He's not being hospitable. He's just obsessed with coffee. Gotta show the solidarity with a fellow librarian, no? Alright, I guess I'll try my first cup in a while. Ugh, is this really coffee? You sure it's not spoiled? That's odd. I made sure to brew some high-quality Kenya BB. You haven't quite mastered the art of reconstructing materials in the library yet. Why don't you try it yourself? If you'll excuse me. It's a perfectly fine cup of fragrant coffee, though? But it's way too bitter! Are you sure this thing is coffee? This blend is known for being acidic, to be fair. What? Isn't coffee supposed to be stuffy, bitter drink you can put sugar in? Say, Roland, are you from the back streets? Oh well, kind of, yeah. Oh, the view in the window looks pretty. Why are the buildings kinda slanted? Is it supposed to be going for an underwater feel? Cause I'm kinda getting like underwater sunken ship vibes from this view in the window. I knew it. You gave me the exact same reaction Callie made back when I brewed coffee for her. Wait, who's Callie? Didn't you literally just have this conversation with Angela? Like, what? It's Gabura. Ever heard of the red mist? Boy, it's kind of funny to imagine that the legendary red mist made the same expression as mine from drinking some coffee. Her face was priceless, alright. Talking about your first life, right? No! What else would... Like, you think you'd be getting a hint by now. Just freaking take the inference for what it is. Yep, back when we were at a library in the outskirts. I guess things were cheery back then. The mood was upbeat for a while. It was just a shabby laboratory situated in a corner of the outskirts, but for me it was cozier than any luxurious place within the city it could be. And then tragedy suddenly befalls. I wouldn't say it was sudden, it was slowly seeped in, rather. I can get that. I sometimes think that maybe the tragic event that struck me, it didn't come out of nowhere after all. I was already getting drenched in it. It was doomed to happen from the beginning. Which do you think is worse? The kind of tragic situation that happens so suddenly and fast that it's impossible to counter with just from how fast it hits you? Or a tragic situation that seeps in so slowly that by the time you notice anything's wrong, it's way beyond too late to fix anything. And in hindsight, the signs of it happening were obvious long before or it became unpreventable. And that in hindsight, There were plenty of signs you could have seen, but you missed it all. Because you missed all the signs because of how slowly it happened. I never really said things went wrong from the start, though. Just talking about my experience. Anyways, the coffee didn't really suit my taste, but I appreciate it. Let's give this work our best shot. You bet. We still have plenty of time. Let's talk things out at our leisure. Callie's now on the coffee after trying it for some time. I'm sure you can eventually come to enjoy it, Roland. I bet she only become to like, even if she does like it now. Oh, I bet she only likes it because you kept bugging her about, you freaking coffee fanatic. Well, here's hoping. Social sciences. Oh, we got 2 things to do. Well, I'm going to save that for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. And this has been a Library of Ruina, and I'm going to keep trying to do, as much as it's frustrating me, at the moment, I'm going to keep trying to do the Angela bus fight. But I know that I'm going to wear my, and even if I don't succeed, I'm going to find other things to do, so I can say I am accomplishing something every episode. Oh, like I got more stuff to do. Eventually, though, sooner or later, I'm going to run out of things to do. I'm going to have to do this boss fight. I'm sure of that. I know it. That's how things like this work, right? I know I'm going to have to do this sooner or later. So that's what bugs me. I'd rather do it now and get it out of the way, rather than just keep putting it off and then have it be stuck with it being the only thing left to do. But it's just so obnoxiously and frustratingly resilient. I'll get it next time. I'll get it sooner or later. Thanks again for watching. This has been Library of Ruina. And yeah. And next time, I'm probably going to be checking out the... knowing how combat focused she is, I wouldn't be surprised if the Little Red Riding Mercenary abnormality shows up in the library, and that's an if. I bet it's going to fall under Gabura. And remember that shark? Oh wait, that's Keter. That's something else entirely. For some reason I was thinking of the chest. Anyway, I couldn't guess what the Keter one is. But anyway, you know the drill. Comments are always appreciated down below. And anyway, either way, thanks again for the final time for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys around.